actually want to start interviewing my friends that have like really dope cars. I feel like having got into the spotlight, sometimes they build these cars, and of course they go to meets and shows. But I have a lot of friends that have really nice cars, and I feel like why not get them in the spotlight, interview them, talk about their cars, do some drive-bys and some photos. So today I got my buddy Antoine with me. All right, so my buddy Antoine's gonna go over his car, and he's gonna tell you about his Nissan. So fill us in. How long have you had the car?
This is my fifth S13. I got this one in 2018. I had blown the motor on my last car, and I was kind of in the fork in the road about to do a built motor and try to make the car nice, but my last shell was a piece of junk. It had a lot of quarter panel damage and rocker panel damage. So I decided to kind of start over. I wanted something with factory paint and well taken care of. And so I ended up coming across this. It's a 92 S13. I got in 2018. I found it on Craigslist. Thankfully, there was a typo in the listing in the ad. And so I came across it and I saw it for sale. I made an offer. They didn't want it. About a month later, I saw them lower the price. So I made an offer again. So I went up to go talk to them about it. And then once I saw it, I pretty much knew I was going to buy it. So,
yeah. So it's funny, you guys. When I met him, he used to have a white DA. It was on Advans, the Advan RGs.
no, it was on, what was it on? It was on Advent.
There were some white wheels. They had like a pearl white. I remember.
Yeah.
But
I can't remember what they were.
so he used to be a Honda guy at heart, and then he went to the Nissan side. We call it the dark side for the Honda guys. But regardless, like I've always appreciated cars in general. But his car, I've always just like kind of seen him build it over the years. Like these Volks are on his car, like perfect fitting. You redid all the suspension on it, right?
Yeah, I pretty much started restoring the car. I spent a lot of time underneath it. Essentially replaced everything on it with pieces from Part Shop Max.
Sick.
Mainly because they look cool, and I was too lazy to replace the bushings out of the stock knuckles and stuff.
Right.
And so that was the easier way to do it.
Nice. And then, what seats and roll cage do you have on the inside?
So I have a Brit bricks for the passenger, and another Brit seat LG for the driver, and then a Cusco 21 4-point roll bar with some Cusco add-on bars.
Nice. And then you said you have a KA motor?
Yep, factory KA. The car had low mileage. I was worried about driving in California, getting in more trouble than I already was.
Welcome to California.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. So then, and you've had the car for how long?
Since 2018.
Nice.
I think I drove it for maybe 6 months before I started taking it apart.
Okay.
But it was all stock when I got it.
Oh, nice.
Automatic as well.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah.
That's dope. What mirrors are those? Are those
I think they're EC Works style mirrors.
Okay.
So I got them off Yahoo Japan.
Oh, nice. Because I've seen like EC Works had them, and like 2 other companies basically replicated the same thing.
Yeah.
I even think that Mode Parfum is making similar design to those mirrors.
Sure.
But looks super dope. Anything else you want to do to the car? Or are you just gonna keep it as it is?
I'll probably keep it as it is for a while. Just try to drive it more. I think I don't drive it enough.
Yeah.
The main point was to have a car that I can drive on the street and have fun with it, and then I kind of find myself letting it sit in the garage a little too often.
Yeah.
So definitely drive it more, take good care of it, and just work on other projects.
Nice. Yeah, I remember when we were driving, we were recording. I'm trying to snap photos of your car, and there was this guy in a white Kia, right? And the guy was just stopping. He was just looking at your car. I'm like, dude, we're trying to shoot a video here. And I was telling her, so this is why we can't have nice things because everybody else wants to stop and see it. But it was like a little funny moment that we had. But yeah, I've known this guy for years, and like I said, it's been a while since we kind of, caught up and talked about cars. We're friends on social media. We were just at a car meet. Was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
It was right here at MSJC College, car meet that they have every first Sunday of the month. So if you guys ever want to come see his car in person, just look at. I'll put the link for the meets when they host them. It's every first Sunday at the end of the month. I got that wrong. I think it's every first Sunday, beginning of the month. Anywho, we'll collab. Get him to come out. He said he wants to hit more meets and more shows. So you guys can definitely see his car there. If not, I'll put his Instagram. You can follow him, hit him up for any kind of questions. For all you guys that like have Nissans and you're building a Nissan, you're like, hey, this is the same car I want to build. I feel like it's always cool to like pick someone else's brain, like, hey, what parts did you get? Because a lot of times you're going to the car scene and you're building a car, you don't know what you want to get. Sometimes you got to start off buying like the cheap parts and then upgrade to get the better parts.
Yeah.
But I'll tag all his information below on the video and in the description. and we're gonna go do some roller shots next, and then probably end the day there. But thanks for coming out, bro.
Yeah, no
It
worries.
was always
Thanks
it's
for having
always
me.
a pleasure, and we'll definitely take some more photos, and we're gonna have another video with his other car. That's gonna be a secret. We're waiting for that one.